What's up everyone, it's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I'm happy that I have to make this video because I saw a little announcement earlier that there's finally going to be a new Harvest Moon game coming out to, well, it says everywhere, so that includes Europe, because there's been some beef and some issues between different developers and publishers, if you will, because this one is made by Natsume. It's actually completely made by them, so this one is developed by them, as opposed to the original, well, not the original, but the last two that were produced by Marvelous Studios. Now, Marvelous, the thing about the Marvelous games is the last one, which had a whole copyright issue due to the name, was just called Story of Seasons, which never actually came to Europe, or at least hasn't so far, and that gives me a sad. But the previous one, which is basically the last major Harvest Moon game we got in Europe, actually came out at the end of 2013. That one was also developed by Marvelous Games, but that one was called Harvest Moon 3D: A New Beginning. So, I mean, it's basically been almost 2 years since a Harvest Moon game came to Europe. Now, this new one is called Harvest Moon Seeds of Memories, and by the time this one comes out, it's due out this winter. So by the time this one comes out, assuming it's on time, it will have been about 2 years for the latest Harvest Moon game. So the thing I find really strange about this one, well, not strange in a bad way, but just strange in a curiously cautious way, is that it's only been announced for Wii U, PC, iOS, and Android. Now, unless the iOS and Android versions are completely different, but just based on the same game, based on the same idea in the same game, it's kind of scary. Now, this is also the first time a Harvest Moon game has come to PC, and it's also the first time that a Harvest Moon game has come to the Wii U. But it's basically what Natsume had to say about it is that it's inspired by the old school gameplay of the very first games, and it hopes to bring about a sense of nostalgia along with exciting gameplay twists. There's one or two other little bits of info that says it's obviously going to be mostly about farming and making in-game friends, but they've also mentioned, as usual, fishing, foraging, animal husbandry, which is back and forth, courting fellow farmers, which comes in with the whole friends, and the last few games have had the marriage aspect, and bobcat rearing, which I think is new. I don't remember that in any of the previous ones, but I haven't played A New Beginning since 2013, so I could just be forgetting that. So I'm happy for that anyway. I will most likely buy it. I'm currently planning on buying it on Wii U. I am planning on buying it. So what I was going to say a second ago was I'm most likely going to buy it on Wii U until we see some actual info and screens and videos and how the gameplay will work. It will most likely be my Wii U choice of platform. Otherwise, it would be PC, but it's most likely going to be Wii U. Like I said a minute ago, the only thing I'm worried about is how basic might it be if it's the exact same game across the mobile platforms. Because if it's designed to work on a mobile platform, it's not really going to be pushing the limits of exciting gameplay, and I won't even say graphics, but just a hardware performance, if you will, on the the Wii U market, and I suppose the PC. But the PC is different because when you look at Steam and some of the older Final Fantasy games that have been ported over, they're usually ported over from the mobile versions. So we'll see how it goes anyway. Hopefully this winter, hopefully the release date of this winter is not just Japan, and I want to see it this winter. It will be very nice. But between now and then, I'm finding out some more info about it, some gameplay styles, some gameplay footage, some details on it. Preferably 2 weeks from now, when Nintendo have their digital event for E3. But we'll see how it goes anyway. There's a couple of months to go before winter hits, so plenty of time for new info to leak out. So let me know in the comment section below if you're a Harvest Moon fan, if you wanted to get into the series, maybe this is your jumping in point, or if you're really excited to finally see a new one come out, and hopefully you hope it'll be as good as I hope it'll be. So let me know all that in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter because my new series has started up a few days ago. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.